But we begin tonight with Jennifer Crumbley, the mother of the Oxford High School shooter, taking the stand in her own defense. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford. The prosecution rested their case this afternoon. Crumbley was the first witness called to the stand by her attorney. The defense hoping to rehabilitate her image after what prosecutors have been painting through the eyes of their witnesses. Before that, prosecutors spent the morning discussing the victims and looking through Ethan Crumbley's journal in the days leading up to the tragedy. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig spent the day in Pontiac and breaks down what happened in court today.
Jennifer Crumbley's attorney wanted to show the jury that she's just your average mom, not a detached mother who cared more about horses and another man.
I didn't imagine my son actually going into a school and shooting.
Shortly after Jennifer Crumbley took the stand, the mother of the Oxford High School shooter testified that her affair did not take time away from being a mother.
Explain why you don't feel that's the case.
Because when I met with Brian, it was in the mornings. On his way home from the station, he would pass my work. And so the time I was coming to work, we would meet at the Costco parking lot, and that was it. He'd go about his day, I go about mine.
Crumbley's defense attorney then asked about her son's mental health.
Did you ever believe that your son needed mental health treatment, therapy, counseling, anything?
No, I mean, there was a couple of times where Ethan had expressed anxiety, but not to a level where I felt he needed to go see a psychiatrist.
The shooter writes, "I have zero help," as you can see all bold, "for my mental problems, and it's causing me to shoot up school."
The officer in charge of the case also took the stand today to tell the jury about writings in the 15-year-old shooter's journal that was found in his backpack just after he murdered 4 students and injured 7 others.
In this one, the shooter writes, "I want help, but my parents don't listen to me, and I can't get any help."
Was there ever a time where he asked to go to the doctor around this time?
I don't think so, no.
Was there ever a time where he's asking for help and you're laughing?
No.
Do you remember any time where he came and talked to you and said anything about hearing voices?
No.
The shooting is tomorrow. I have access to the gun and the ammo. I am fully committed to this now. So yeah, I'm going to prison for life, and many people have about 1 day left to live.
Who is responsible for storing the gun?
My husband is.
Okay, explain why you say he's responsible for that role.
I just didn't feel comfortable being in charge of that. It was more his thing, so I let him handle that.
Some of Thursday's testimony included heartbreaking details at the heart of the case.
Who is that?
That's Hannah St. Juliana.
Okay. And how old was she when she was killed?
14. She was shot in her upper torso, her abdomen, her thighs.
Autopsy protocol for Madison Baldwin. Sir, how old was she when she was killed on November the 30th?
17 years old.
How old was he when he was killed?
Tate Meir was 16 years old. Tate had multiple gunshot wounds. Manner of death was homicide.
Sir, is that Justin Shelley?
It is.
How old was he when he was killed?
17 years old. He was also shot at close contact to the back of the head.
When Jennifer Crumbley was on the stand, she testified about seeing her son's disturbing drawings and that meeting she and her husband had with school officials less than 3 hours before the shooting.
Of course, I look back after this all happened, and I've asked myself if I would have done anything differently, and I wouldn't have.
If you could change what happened, would you?
Oh, absolutely. I wish he would have killed us instead.
Friday, prosecutors get the chance to cross-examine Jennifer Crumbley. In Pontiac, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Thank you so much, Kim.